Dear Aries, you have a message from the sky. It says, own your power, but don't lose your patience. This week, the sky is almost reviving you, helping you rise again. This week, it surrounds you with an energy that awakens the leader within you. Your ruling planet Mars is getting ready to ignite the fire in professional matters. The time for retreat is over now. You are in a week of building, taking action, and courage. But remember, if you don't pay attention to your words, reactions, and speed during this powerful rise, instead of gaining strength, you may find yourself in unnecessary conflicts and unrest, missing out on opportunities. As of November 17th, doors are opening in your career field and your visibility is increasing. At your workplace, your words will be heard and you may become the sought after name for leadership. A matter that was postponed in the past may come up again this week. Midweek, there is an opportunity to stand out in creative projects, stand behind the work you call your signature. However, the Mars-Saturn influence will test you with your impulsive tendencies. Patience equals victory. It comes along with it. Be cautious with seemingly attractive opportunities when it comes to financial matters. It's not speed, but strategy that will win. A cautious, measured, and long-term approach will increase your financial abundance. Pay extra attention to unplanned expenses this week. In your love life, Venus is helping to structure your relationships, especially throughout the week. Understanding, warmth, and empathy will rise instead of tensions. Single Aries, a surprise encounter, or a spontaneous meeting could touch your heart this week. This week, fate has the power to take you in completely new directions when it comes to love. Those who are in a relationship or married, you will be able to resolve the coldness between you with words filled with healing and the energy of love. In your social connections, starting from November 21st, there may be increased activity, new people, professional contacts, and powerful individuals who can support you may come into your life. This week, you might meet someone and find yourself saying, I'm so glad I met them. As the weekend approaches, the sky will send you a message to slow down both spiritually and physically. Emotions may rise and you might experience fluctuations in your energy. My advice to you is to recharge yourself, clarify your goals, and let your heart breathe. Taking good care of yourself will be the key to success this week. A period of restructuring awaits you materially, spiritually, and emotionally. Manage this energy wisely. When it comes to your friendships, the sky is warning you at this point. Remember that you shouldn't trust anyone as much as you trust yourself. Otherwise, trusting too much could bring regrets that you'll have to deal with as the weekend approaches. Dear Taurus, you have a message from the sky. The sky says, don't be afraid of change. This week, change is here to elevate you and free you from your burdens. This week, the sky will empower you with themes of inner growth, personal awakening, and emotional maturity. From the very first day of the week, you will also feel the transformative energy of the sun in your opposite sign, drawing you in. Questions like, what do I want? What no longer exhausts me? And what no longer nourishes me are being reshaped. Especially this week, the sky will teach, help you grow, and strengthen you. A new piece of information, a course, a mentorship, or an awareness practice may come knocking at your door. If you stay open to learning and don't insist on your own way, the path ahead of you will open up quickly. Your inner voice will tell you to let go of old patterns, accept the new, and move forward. Don't ever ignore this voice. In work-related matters, you may find yourself facing strong collaborations and offers that will put you in the spotlight where your talents are recognized and your visibility increases. Make sure to make the most of these opportunities. You can strengthen the details of a project, start training and certification processes, and achieve positive results. Minor tensions at your workplace won't discourage you. Think of them as a temporary energy that tests your patience. When it comes to relationships, a sudden change may come up this week. At first, you may feel uncertain and uneasy, but know that this is actually the groundwork for building a deeper heart-to-heart connection. Single Taurian, someone who enters your life quickly may surprise you. Stay in the flow and be accepting. For Taurians who are in a relationship or married, a conversation that breaks down the wall between you and your partner could change the fate of your relationship this week. While Venus makes it easier to express your feelings, it also enhances harmony and extremely strong passion in relationships. Be careful with financial matters until November 20th and don't overlook the details. A small oversight could turn into a big mistake this week. Accounts, contracts, and the balance of debts and credits should be reviewed meticulously. If you are an employer, you should check what your employees are doing. If you are a Taurian working in finance, you should double check all your work without trusting anyone. This week, your need for comfort, peace, order, and simplicity in family matters may increase. Even a small change you make at home will help renew your energy and make your house feel more like a home. Energy fluctuations this week may heighten sensitivities in your neck and lower back areas. Take good care of your body and don't neglect your routines. Especially note the critical date, November 22nd. It's a day when unexpected situations will test your patience. With the people you work with or encounter in traffic, flexibility, maturity, and calmness will mean success and victory. When you move forward without fearing change or growth, very powerful energies will help shape your life. As a week full of love and abundance awaits you, enjoy it, dear Taurus. Children of Mercury, Geminis, you have a message from the sky. As your mind opens, know that your path will be illuminated. This week, the sky will open your language, your mind, your intuition, and your connections. From November 17th, Mercury's energy will almost recode you. Your thoughts will become sharper and your communication skills will strengthen. Above all, this week, the innovative spirit within you will gain courage. What you speak about can help you get what you want. The person you connect with can change your destiny. Be ready for the areas where you generate ideas to grow, Gemini. Communication, the mind, and idea generation are the mottos of the week. Communication and intelligence are your superpowers. This week, that power might reach its maximum level. The words you say, the connections you make, the steps you take, all of them are much bigger than they seem. Recent misunderstandings, resentments, and disconnections are being resolved, clarified, normalized, and healed this week with Mercury's support. In your professional life this week, networking equals opportunities. New people you'll meet, meetings you'll attend, a message, a phone call, a suggestion, all of these could be the gateway to a major professional breakthrough for you. Creative ideas, digital projects, presentations, all written and verbal work will come to the forefront. A suggestion that comes out of nowhere midweek might surprise you, but the opportunity could be much bigger than you think. Make sure to evaluate it well. Mercury will give you the chance to say the right thing at the right time when it comes to matters of love. Talking will heal you. It's not silence, but communication that will heal you and take you to better places. Single Geminis may form a warm bond as a result of encounters. This week, you can break free from your chains and take a step toward a lasting relationship. For those who are married or in a relationship, misunderstandings will be resolved. You will see the true intentions more clearly. An honest explanation from your spouse or partner, one you didn't expect, will be powerful enough to help you regain your peace. When it comes to finances, you may find a creative solution to a financial issue that has been wearing you out for a long time. When intelligence, strategy, and timing come together, things will start to fall into place. Your income may increase this week. You can find ways to boost your earnings through a new idea, a side job, or project collaborations. On a spiritual level, your awareness is increasing, your intuition is getting stronger, and you are restructuring yourself with a spiritual awakening. The sky says to you, trust your intuition throughout the week. Make decisions not in haste, but by listening to your inner voice. Over the weekend, the stars will draw you into social crowds. An invitation, a small gathering. These will manifest as exciting developments for you and influences that will spark the flame of love in your heart. Know that everything you connect with is taking you further ahead. Be open-minded. As life gives you quick answers, accept them and manage this extremely powerful and stable process correctly. May the skies be your guide and your path be illuminated. Children of the moon, Cancers, there's a message for you from the sky. The sky tells you, heal your past, strengthen your home, protect your heart. This week, the phases of the moon will heal your inner world. The sky says, take care of your home, embrace your family, mend your own heart. As the home and family axis is powerfully activated, planetary influences will increase your need for inner renewal, emotional transformation, and restructuring the foundation of your life throughout the week. Know this week that your home is your sanctuary. What gathers your energy and soothes your soul will be your home. An end to a grudge, a change in the order at home, or matters concerning your mother, children, or elders in the family may come to the forefront. Don't neglect your loved ones. Stay aware that you can heal the emotional cycles in your heart with them. In your work and career, promising developments are on the horizon thanks to Jupiter's energy. However, it is very important for you to act with patience this week. Everything is ready, but it's not quite the right time yet. A new project, a new offer, or news you've been waiting for may arrive during the week. But don't act hastily. Know that what you've worked hard for will bear fruit at the right time. When it comes to love and relationships, this is a week where your natural empathy shines and is appreciated. In relationships, your compassion, understanding, and warmth can feel like a remedy to the other person. If you are a single Cancer, a conversation that touches your heart or the rekindling of an old acquaintance could turn into a romantic surprise for you. For those who are married or in a relationship, the sky emphasizes the importance of emotional openness that will allow you to form a deeper bond. You may bring up an issue from the past and finally resolve it this time. On November 21st, however, sensitivity in relationships may increase. The sky advises you to act carefully, be diplomatic, and not allow emotional outbursts. Be careful with financial matters this week. Impulsive spending could trip you up. Save, secure your savings, and cut unnecessary expenses. Don't get into any disputes over debts or loans with anyone. Don't let things you reluctantly agreed to become your test towards the weekend. With the moon's energy, emotional ups and downs may increase regarding matters of mind and body. So engage in activities and practices that help calm yourself. Pray, meditation, yoga, contact with water, ground yourself. If you turn emotional cleansing into a hobby, you will find healing. You may encounter heartwarming surprises over the weekend. The sky is sending you encouragement and hope. Strengthen your roots so that your destiny can grow toward the light. May the heavens be your guide and your light on the path. Leo signs, you have a message from the sky. Don't hide your light. The stage is yours, it says. Starting from November 17th, the sky will support you this week to elevate your solar energy to its peak. It's as if the stars are drawn just for you this week. Both in your personal life and career, leadership, visibility, and courage can bring you a lot. The sky says, show yourself, make your voice heard, and open new paths with your courage. This week, you remember who you are. The darkness within you is left behind and your sun rises again. You are in a week where you will chart your own path and stand by your decisions. Your self-confidence is rising and your authority is increasing. People are reaching a point where they can be inspired by you. Your words will carry more weight both in your personal and social life. The sky highlights a major opportunity in your career field. This could be a new role, a new project, a new offer, or an important meeting for you. Take action, don't be afraid, take on the leadership. Be open to teamwork throughout the week as well. The light is within you, but the journey is not one you take alone. In the middle of the week, an idea or project presentation that boosts your creativity could take you to great places. When it comes to financial matters, you need to be bold but strategic. A new way to earn, a different creation, or a creative financial management idea might come to your mind. But the sky advises you not to rush into putting these ideas into practice just because they popped into your head. Do your research first. Be ready to feel the warm touch of Venus in love and relationships. Romance is increasing in your love life and bonds are growing stronger. Especially with a partner or lover you admire, you are able to structure your relationship. My advice, especially for those who are married or in ongoing relationships, is to absolutely invest effort in your relationship and show your love. Small gestures and warm conversations with your partner can take your relationship to a whole new level. Be brave, let go of the past, combine your light with love, and reflect it onto the person you love. Pay special attention to November 21st. Today, you'll be dealing with energies that require you to balance your responsibilities. Both your work and personal life may demand more energy from you. Set your priorities. Don't get scattered or lost. Participating in communities, speaking up, and generating ideas in your social life can elevate you. In the middle of the week, it's especially likely that you'll encounter a creative project proposal. Life is calling you. Now embrace the adventure, align yourself without hiding your light, and accept everything life brings with gratitude. The skies are your guide. May your path be filled with light. Children of Mercury, Virgos, you have a message from the sky. The sky says, find your balance, protect your love, and don't stray from your decisions. On November 17th, planetary energies are calling you to establish balance and harmony in every aspect of your life. With Venus's support, your light will shine both in relationships and in social settings. This week, neither sacrifice yourself nor give up on yourself. Maintain your balance. With Venus's energy, harmony, mutual understanding, and graceful yet clear conversations will be enough to structure your relationship. If you're a single Virgo, new encounters, friendships turning into love, or a heart-touching meeting in social settings may come to the forefront. Virgos who are married or in a relationship will see resentments turn into reconciliation, misunderstandings transform into love and harmony through kind words. Be sure that when you express your feelings warmly and sincerely, your emotional bonds will deepen. The sky is telling you love is there as long as you lower your wall of pride. When it comes to work, you need to align yourself with your team in collaborative efforts. It's not about fighting alone. Building harmonious partnerships will move you forward. Joint projects, team meetings, and shared responsibilities can bring you both support and visibility this week. Your diplomatic attitude and conciliatory stance will make you stand out in the workplace. But don't get stuck in indecision. Listen to your inner voice and choose a good direction. Assert your will. When it comes to financial matters, this is a week where you should avoid any kind of short-term decisions. Think long-term, eliminate unnecessary expenses, and review your investment plans. Structure your future savings plan properly to make it suitable for your goals, because the decisions you make today can determine your sense of security tomorrow. In your social life, you'll experience joy, renewed energy, and benefits coming from friendships. Express the art of your soul. As your inspiration rises in areas like artistic aesthetics, music, and dance, you are supported to turn this energy into profit as well. Mercury supports you in making plans, exchanging ideas with someone, and structuring your roadmap. If you express yourself with both grace and determination, know that people will take you seriously. As the weekend approaches, your desire to turn inward and observe your emotional landscape from the outside will increase. Meditation, keeping a journal, silent walks, and digital detoxes where you spend time alone will do you a lot of good. However, the critical point this week is the test of balance. If you can't establish a fair balance between your own goals and the needs of your loved ones, it will cause problems. Know that finding the middle ground will be your true strength this week. Manage it wisely. Dear Libras, you have a message from the sky. The details this week are not here to tire you out, but to lift you up. This week, themes of sensitivity, analysis, order, inner clarity, and productivity will come to the forefront. The sky says, go deeper, become aware, organize, heal. This week, you can bring order to every area of your life with your meticulous approach. The sky is supporting you in your work life. The care you show to details will help your tasks get on track. Taking responsibility in projects that require preparation, planning, programming, analysis, and order, as well as in team efforts, will put you in an advantageous position, and your organizational skills will stand out even more this week. You become the indispensable person in collaborative projects. Meticulousness is essential in financial matters, and the sky is clearly warning you. Do not approve any transaction this week that is not transparent. A small mistake in the accounts, a forgotten payment due date, or a misunderstood document could cause problems. If you take precautions, you can keep everything under control and avoid any harm. With the influence of your ruling planet Mercury, difficult conversations will become easier. Misunderstandings will be resolved, and issues that have lacked clarity will come to light. At work, your ability to bring order with your words increases your respectability. In personal relationships, your empathy and calm tone of voice will help you form stronger bonds and bring you peace. Midweek, a period of introspection begins. Now know what you want and set your course accordingly. The sky says to make the most of the inspiring insights you'll have about your future plans, career goals, health, and home life. As the weekend approaches, the theme of health becomes stronger. Pay attention to your nutrition, sleep, vitamin supplements, and spiritual cleansing. A new decoration, a new arrangement, or a small but refreshing change in your home and living space could do you a lot of good. Mark the 22nd on your calendar. You may experience unexpected situations. Unplanned developments may disrupt your routine. This is a time of testing for matters related to your private life. If you stay calm and focused, you can resolve things. But if you act out of ambition and panic, you might turn solvable situations into unsolvable ones. Be careful, says the sky. May the heavens be your guide and your path be filled with light. Children of Mars, dear Scorpio, you have a message from the sky. See what is hidden, claim the truth. Transform your power. This week is your week. The sky surrounds you with energies that will transform, purify, and strengthen you both in your inner and outer life. As the sun moves through your sign, your inner doors are opening, and it tells you that nothing can be hidden anymore. The truth wants to be seen. This energy will bring awareness, courage, and the ability to get things done to the forefront. It's as if the energies of the sky will create a turning point for you. The sun will shine a light on desires you couldn't even name before, on suppressed emotions, and on the parts of yourself you've left in the dark. You will heal your resentful sides, experience a great realization, and be able to structure the things you truly want. Know that this week the sky will bring you even closer to yourself. This is a week when you need to be ambitious and bold in your professional life. Let your motto be, don't shrink back, don't hold yourself back, step onto the stage. Goal-oriented moves, a new project, a strategic meeting, or a change in authority or role may come up. Know that if you act with faith, success won't be far from you this week. When it comes to financial matters, Jupiter's influence brings the energy of restructuring. This is the right week to review your income and expense balance, investment plans, and debt-credit relationships. A new strategy can help you create a new flow. And in communication, know that transparency is everything this week. Even though your Scorpio energy sometimes prefers to dive deep, open conversations will bring you a lot. Because for you, the root of misunderstandings may stem from staying silent. Be clear about what you say and don't leave what you don't say ambiguous this week. In love relationships, an honest conversation with your partner or lover, resolving resentments, or openly expressing a hidden feeling is possible. Don't let this week scare you. This confrontation could bring a more genuine, more loving, and more passionate bond. Single Scorpios, you too might meet someone this week who makes your heart flutter. Start a workout routine related to your health and body. Set up a diet plan, strengthen your body, participate in activities that increase endurance, and use your energy. Otherwise, you might withdraw into yourself, focus on your thoughts, and experience stress-related health problems. A new place, a new environment, and a different energy will do you a lot of good this weekend. Life is opening a new door for you. Walk through that door. And make a note of November 22nd. Especially, plans may change and you might experience unexpected developments. Don't let this scare you. If you adapt and stay in control, things that seem to be going against you can actually turn in your favor. Don't be afraid of transformation because it will bring you closer to your own truth. Children of Jupiter, dear Sagittarians, you have a message from the sky. Step forward with courage. Life is welcoming you this week. Your cycle is beginning. As of November 17th, the spirit of adventure within you, your desire for freedom, your ability to make the right decisions, to grow, to discover, and to structure the cycle of new beginnings will be empowered by energies that are right inside you. Don't postpone your dreams. If you go after them, show courage, and put in the effort, you will succeed. This week, a goal, a dream, or a plan that you have kept inside for a long time may be set in motion again. A new education, going abroad, distant plans, or a project that will expand your spirit may come to the forefront. Life is helping you grow. Now, allow this expansion to structure you with abundance and prosperity within and move into acceptance. This week, you should take action in your career with a breakthrough. A project you've been putting on hold may gain momentum when opportunities appear. Just don't hesitate. This is the week to show that fiery enthusiasm that's in your nature. A new responsibility may come up. You can get support from your superiors. You may have a meeting this week that changes your destiny. Be brave because luck is on your side, dear Sagittarius. When it comes to financial matters, don't act hastily. Even if your excitement speeds you up, the stars are warning you. Think first, then take action. Be cautious with your income expense balance, investments, and major expenditures. If you don't choose the right strategy, you'll be tested with losses. Your love life will be strengthened with the support of Venus. There may be romantic surprises, sweet gestures, and conversations that deepen your relationship. If you're a single Sagittarius, someone who makes your heart race might appear. Be open to unexpected encounters, and you might receive an unexpected move from your partner or lover. This can strengthen your bond, passion, and excitement, taking your relationship to a much more vibrant place this week. However, since there's an energy of a clean slate in relationships by resolving past disagreements, don't miss out on taking advantage of this. This week, your communication, awareness, and frankness can be especially effective. Expressing your thoughts clearly will open doors for you both in your relationship and at work. When it comes to your health, eat a balanced diet and pay attention to your sleep. Take advantage of this week's energies to start a new exercise routine or lifestyle. A short trip getaway or spontaneous plan over the weekend could help refresh your spirit. Know that a new view will do you a world of good. But pay attention to November 21st. Circumstances may change. Being flexible will help turn many things that seem to be going against you back in your favor. Adapt to the flow, not the situation. As life lifts you up and your destiny brightens, overcome your fears and move forward. Dear Capricorn, I have a message from the sky. Keep your strategy, stay calm. The sky says, climb to the top step by step. From the very first day of the week, the strongest aspects of your character will be reflected in your life. Patience, determination, strategic intelligence, constructiveness, and resilience. Under Saturn's influence this week, you are in control, but the sky also says to maintain your flexibility. Don't become rigid, go with the flow, but don't lose sight of your goal. There may be challenges related to your work, but these challenges are not a test for you. They are a springboard. Make the most of it. Strategic planning, organization, taking responsibility, and long term projects will come to the forefront. If you take every step wisely, success will be guaranteed. With Mercury's energy, a conversation, meeting, or exchange of ideas that will bring solutions to complex issues may come up on your agenda. The sky is warning you about financial matters this week. Know exactly where every penny is going. Review your expenses. Focus on saving. Be sure to cut unnecessary expenses. Around November 22nd, keep your eyes wide open for unexpected payments and possible scams in financial matters. In romantic relationships, your emotions are generally measured. This week, trust, loyalty, and long term bonds gain strength in relationships. Single Capricorns may attract someone who approaches seriously and inspires trust. This is a cycle where you need to act cautiously but without ignoring things. Those who are married or in a relationship will bring peace to their partner with a pragmatic approach and more open, sincere conversations that will help put everything in the relationship in its right place. Don't hide your feelings, but express them without exaggeration. Midweek, you will start to experience a deep sense of awareness. A conversation, a piece of news, or something that has remained unresolved for a long time may shed light on the situation. It's time to get to the root of the problems. Your creativity is increasing, especially in jobs that require design, music, or planning. If you channel your energy correctly, you will be noticed, dear Capricorn. When it comes to your health, you should reduce stress and pay attention to sensitivities related to your stomach and lungs. A meeting, invitation, or conversation will both boost your morale and, through mutual exchanges of ideas, help you expand your professional network and achieve a new success. But expect surprises on November 22nd. The stars say, don't lose control. Be sure to mark this on your calendar. If you can approach the events you experience not impulsively, but with rational thinking and a good sense of closeness, you will come out ahead. Climbing to the top requires patience. Know that when patience combines with intelligence, the doors of destiny begin to open. Capricorn, make the most of this opportunity. Children of Uranus, dear Aquarians, do you have a message from the sky? Your ideas, your values, your freedom, these are your strengths this week. You're starting the week with a distinct energy of innovation, change, and making a difference. Uranus will energize you both mentally and spiritually, and this week you may experience developments that take you far beyond the ordinary. Break the mold, build something new, and don't be afraid to be different. Especially with the energy of Uranus, innovation in your career will elevate you. Let your motto be think creatively, act boldly. Unconventional projects, original ideas, new collaborations, and digital technological developments may come to the forefront this week. Networking is important. A connection you establish with people who share a similar vision could open the door to a major opportunity for you in the coming days. When it comes to financial matters, think differently, earn differently. New investment models and alternative financial options could be to your advantage this week. But you should definitely do this with the knowledge and guidance of a professional financial advisor and make sure to maintain confidentiality. Your communication style in romantic relationships will open up a whole new space for you. Speaking more openly, more boldly, and more authentically helps you make new plans with your partner, create a new rhythm, strengthen your bond, and increase mutual understanding. For those who are single, an unexpected encounter or an unusual flirtation could excite you this week. However, in the middle of the week, a piece of news, a dream, a conversation, or your inner voice may suddenly change your perspective. You may experience a surprising awareness and reorganize your priorities, plans, and approach to life. Don't underestimate anything you see and pay attention to the messages you receive. Venus may bring the energy of a short trip, a new hobby, or an out of the ordinary activity into your life. Make the most of it. For your health, sleep regularly and exercise. Contact with nature will strengthen your body and relax your mind. This week, writing, making plans, and listening to your inner voice will add value to your life. But November 22nd, circumstances may change and tensions may arise. You might have trouble keeping your anger in check. Be adaptable, stay calm, and absolutely trust the flow. Your authenticity is supporting you to move toward the future where you truly belong. Embrace it. Dear Pisces, do you have a message from the sky? Let Sezgin Kılavuz's calm water be your truth this week. Especially with Neptune's energy, you are experiencing a deep inner awakening, shaken to your core. This week, the sky invites you to stop, feel, and understand. Your emotions are getting stronger, and your inner voice is speaking more clearly than ever. Listen to yourself. Focus on moving forward not with your mind, but with your soul. Especially in terms of inner growth, your dreams become more powerful and your feelings deepen. The sky will bring you answers to the questions of why did you become like this? You're in a week of inner cleansing where your peace will be rebuilt. In your work life, when you solve problems with empathy, you will even win the admiration of those who oppose you most strongly. This is the right week to resolve crises. Take on a leadership role with your calming attitude and present creative ideas. Use your emotional intelligence and make a difference in your work life this week. Absolutely do not rush when it comes to financial matters. Impulsive decisions could lead to significant losses. Especially when it comes to buying and selling, know that acting hastily can lead to major regrets. In relationships, this is a time when emotional sharing with your partner or spouse increases. You can resolve and close a past issue, and there is a high potential for healing, closeness, and passionate excitement in your relationships. Single Pisces, someone who notices your compassion may be drawn to you like a magnet. Manage this energy wisely and act courageously because Venus is giving you inspiration in music, love, painting, dance, and design. If you express yourself, you will win. When it comes to your health, contact with water will do you good. However, when it comes to sensitivities in your feet, the sky warns you to be especially careful about falls, bumps, and injuries from midweek until Friday. This week, you need to balance both your own desires and the demands coming from those around you. If you can't maintain this balance, opportunities will slip away as quickly as they come. By trying to keep up with others, you'll be left alone with the restlessness of what you couldn't address for yourself. On the 21st, you may experience a very powerful enlightenment. Everything you haven't seen or noticed may become visible. Unresolved issues will become clear. Just as water finds its way, know that if you follow your intuition, fate will carry you to the right place. Just don't hesitate. Don't fall for the games of people who deliberately cause you to hesitate. Otherwise, you'll be tested by regrets and the weight of loneliness. May the heavens be your guide and your path be filled with light.